Mary wore her red dress, and Henry wore his green sneakers. Adapted and illustrated by Merle Peake. Looks like a birthday party. Oh, balloons for a birthday party. This book is a song. I'll sing it for you. Oh, it's red. Mary wore her red dress, red dress, red dress. Mary wore her red dress all day long. Oh, here comes Henry. Henry wore his green sneakers, green sneakers, green sneakers. Henry wore his green sneakers all day long. Oh, what color is that? Yes, Katie has a yellow sweater. Katie wore her yellow sweater, yellow sweater, yellow sweater. Katie wore her yellow sweater all day long. Oh, there's Ben. Ben has blue jeans on. Ben wore his blue jeans, blue jeans, blue jeans. Ben wore his blue jeans all day long. Amanda wore a brown bandana. Amanda wore a brown bandana, brown bandana, brown bandana. Amanda wore her brown bandana all day long. Purple. Ryan has purple pants. Ryan wore his purple pants, purple pants, purple pants. Ryan wore his purple pants all day long. Ooh, violet. It's a little lighter purple. Stacy wore her violet ribbons. Violet ribbons, violet ribbons. Stacy wore her violet ribbons all day long. Orange. Kenny wore his orange shirt, orange shirt, orange shirt. Kenny wore his orange shirt all day long. Who wore a pink hat, pink hat, pink hat? Who wore a pink hat all day long? Katie wore a pink hat, pink hat, pink hat. Katie wore a pink hat all day long. Everybody's sleeping. And there's the music. Good night, Mary. Good night, Henry. Good night, Katie. Good night, Ryan. Good night, all the friends at the birthday. Mary wore her red dress, and Henry wore his green sneakers. Adapted and illustrated by Merle Peake. Let's read this book again. Do you remember all the friends came to a birthday party? I wonder whose party it was. Who was having a birthday? Yes, it looks like this bear friend is having a birthday because they're blowing out the candles. Do you see where Mary is in this picture? Mary wore a red dress. Right, Mary's right there. And Henry wore green sneakers. I don't see any sneakers in this picture, but I remember that someone wore blue jeans and someone else wore violet ribbons. And there was a brown bandana and purple pants and an orange shirt. Let's find out who all the friends are that came to a birthday party. And let's figure out whose birthday was it. Let's see. Mary wore her red dress. Oh, and all the balloons were at the party. Pink balloons and green balloons. Right, yellow, red, blue, orange, oh, darker pink, and, what would you call that color? Maybe darker orange or maybe brownish? I don't know. Mary wore her red dress and Henry wore his green sneakers. Adapted and illustrated by Merle Peak. I see Mary. She's carrying a present, so she must be going to the birthday party. Mary wore her red dress. Red dress, red dress. Mary wore her red dress all day long. Do you see a frog in this book? I see one in the water. Mary's walking across a log over the water. Henry wore his, green sneakers. Green sneakers, green sneakers. Henry wore his green sneakers all day long. And he has red on his shirt and red on his present. Oh, and there's some red on the buildings in the background. Katie wore her yellow sweater. Yellow sweater, yellow sweater. Katie wore her yellow sweater all day long. Oh, it looks like Henry and Mary are coming to Katie's house. Maybe that's Katie's mommy. They're coming with their presents to Katie's house. Ben has a present, and he wore his blue jeans. Ben wore his blue jeans. Blue jeans, blue jeans. Ben wore his blue jeans all day long. Look, they're at the party. And all the presents are near Katie with her yellow sweater. There's Mary in her red dress and Henry with his green sneakers. Amanda wore a brown bandana. Brown bandana, brown bandana. Amanda wore a brown bandana all day long. Oh no, these friends look worried. Mary in her red dress and Katie's mom and Katie. Amanda, don't fall in the water, Amanda. Amanda wore her brown bandana all day long. Brian wore his purple pants. Purple pants, purple pants. Ryan wore his purple pants all day long. Ryan looks like a fox, and he has purple pants on. Have you ever seen a fox with purple pants? Oh, look, here comes the birthday cake. The bear mommy is bringing the birthday cake. Oh! Stacy wore violet ribbons. Violet ribbons, violet ribbons. Stacy wore violet ribbons all day long. Oh, look, they're playing some music and dancing. Looks like all the friends are dancing in a circle. Mary and Ben and Henry and Katie and Stacy. Stacy wore violet ribbons. Kenny wore his orange shirt. Can you find Kenny? Which animal has an orange shirt on? Right, this one. He's a porcupine. Oh, look, it looks like his spines popped somebody's balloon. Violet had her balloon popped. That's disappointing. Yeah. Looks like there's some extra balloons, though. That happens sometimes. Kenny wore his orange shirt all day long. Who wore a pink hat? Pink hat, pink hat. Who wore a pink hat all day long? It looks like the bear family is getting ready for bed. And this bear is going upstairs with the boxes with this bear who also is helping her with her boxes. And Mama Bear is very tired after the birthday party. Who wore a pink hat? It's the same person who wore a yellow sweater. Do you remember who wore the yellow sweater? Right, Katie had a yellow sweater. And Katie wore a pink hat. Pink hat, pink hat. Katie wore a pink hat all night long. Shh. It's been a big day for Katie's birthday. Good night. Good night. Good night, Katie. Good night, Mary. Good night, book.